And Glenn needs to understand that he needs to get some pieces around. You know what I mean? Like I said, reconstruct Tobias Harris's deal. Figure something out.
Morey's a smart guy. He's a smart guy that's made mistakes, but you can't be in love with James Harden. You got to understand his limitations, and Morey sometimes goes a little too far into the spreadsheets. He is a very smart guy, but I think sometimes if you got the eye test over here and the analytics over here, you gotta blend them together. And he's staying a little too far over here and looking at the stat sheet a little too much, in my opinion. And that's always going to hurt Morey. And by the way, why are you bringing in DeAndre Jordan then? Oh, then are you just basically doing whatever Glenn Rivers wants? Because that's what the Clippers did for a while.
Yeah.
They were letting him do both. And how'd that work out? So you can't be bringing in guys 5 years past their prime to round out your bench, man. You need your bench players in the playoffs.
Listen, the reason why the Celtics, Suns, Bucks are a great team right now is because they have a phenomenal bench. You can't even tell when they're rotating their guys because the intensity always stays the same. You can always tell when these guys, it's like, who's that guy? And it's like, Glenn, why is, Tobias Harris out, Embiid out, Maxey out, Harden out, and we're down 6 or 8 or whatever. What are you trying to do? Get the score to go to 10 and then bring him back in? It makes no sense,
Hockey, he's got these hockey rotations.
Sometimes his rotations are terrible, and I'm like, am I the only one? I know I'm not the only one watching, And it's like, stop pointing hands only on James Harden. I need him to do a better job too, coaching-wise,
Right.
Sitting there talking about, when you gave up 3 or 4 for 1, you knew you were going to hurt the bench. It's like, are you throwing shots at the GM after talking about, Harden is a playmaker, Harden is this, Harden is that? It's like, something was off too at that interview with, Daryl Morey and Rivers. Because Rivers, like I said, sat down and was like, if you trade 3 for 1 or 1 for 4, you lose a couple of pieces on the bench. You're right. So if you know that, make sure you bring in a guy that's going to, make a phenomenal, change to the scene, benefit Joel Embiid, everybody around him,